9 out of 10 situations, you just don't have options, and having options is fun.
Yeah, so the thing about low tiers is they have a lot of nuance that a lot of players aren't familiar with, so you can get away with like little things. Like I've got like basically like an entire book I could write about. Okay. Yeah. So we are going into this. I think it is a Marth Ditto?
Yeah, that's Cuno.
Yeah, okay. No Ganondorf. Dreamland for the Marth Ditto. Interesting. It definitely is a playstyle preference, seeing as how it's a Ditto, but I'd say most Marth players don't like Dreamland, so...
I feel like it's one of those, like, it's bad for everyone, so it's even.
I mean,
I won't get cheesed here.
I personally will always ban Yoshis in the Marth Ditto just because of how much volatility there is. Yeah. So you could definitely make the argument that like Dreamland's like, hey, we have to play like so clean because we can't kill. Yeah. So that argument could be made.
I like this stage versus Marth because a lot of his cheese doesn't work. So if I were playing a Marth Ditto and I were the better player, I would want to go here. Yeah. Because it lowers the chances of getting cheese.
That's exactly what I do. I just try to ban like the really small stages.
Yeah. But like things could go wrong. Right now,
all he's got to do is the Marth Killer setup. Just grabs the ledge.
Yeah, that works. Either or. Worth is doing a really good job at like not letting Cuno he's not letting Cuno hit him. He swats him away with a fair or forward smash or down tilt every time he tries to approach. And it's not like there are swingers and there are dancers when it comes to Marth, you know? Like, are you going to try and move around them, or are you going to try and make sure they can't hit you?
It's basically a game of, like, the Marth player could play, like, whiff punish heavy, or he could, like, force approaches and actions with down tilt and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I feel like Worth is doing a really good job, not just, like, spacing around the moves, but literally just beating them out.
Yeah. It's a difference of, like, you can hold stage position, but you can either use your stage position to attack or just keep holding it until they whiff something up. Well, that was scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worth with the bravery.
Something that's universal in this matchup, though, regardless of stage, is that Marth cannot land against himself for anything. He seriously cannot. I think this Ditto, when played at a very high level, you actually very rarely do down or forward throw from position. A lot of the time, you actually just do up throw.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we've had our local Marth mains argue about it, and MT is a big proponent of there's never a reason to not up throw in any situation, unless you are confident that you can cheese them off a down throw off the ledge or something. Unless it's at 0, obviously, because 0, the forward throw is guaranteed.
There are some nuances where you do want to go for directional throws, but as a general rule, up throw and then
DI.
Almost a kid combo. Yeah.
Terrible DI, please Cuno.
The easiest way to juggle Marth also, I don't think up throw would kill Marth. Okay, well, forward air anyways. The easiest way to juggle in this matchup off up throw is you just up throw and then you do full hop, or you do short hop and don't fast fall, and then just like auto cancel up air. Yeah. And then if they don't do a jump, it hits them and it tippers, and if they do a jump, then you just like slowly fall, auto cancel your up air and chase after that.
Yeah.
And,
that was sick.
That is actually huge. It makes up for the 260 that he did that first time. That was clean.
Not a good place to double jump. But, I mean, once he had drifted that low, it was too late.
Yeah.
Would have just put him in a good position. Can we talk about the Fast Like Tree tag real quick? That is a huge throwback. FLT. That's Fast Like Tree.
Fast Like Tree?
Yeah, that's
some old crew I don't know about?
No, that's a player. He was considered probably the second best Marth in the world after Ken, before Mewtwo King. Oh. And he was from Texas.
Huh, neat. Or, you know, is this like some like 2006 type stuff or what?
2005, 2006.
Yeah.
He got second with Zelik in doubles at MLG versus Ken and Isaiah. It's some old school Melee history, and I appreciate the tag like throwing back to like our roots. If you talk to Ark about him, Ark knows him.
Yeah, that'll be it. No sweet spot at all that uppy, unfortunately, at Cuno's end.
Have you ever heard of tree grabbing?
No.
It's a technique that allows Marth to grab like behind him from like a pivot kind of thing.
How does that work?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. But
I know his. I think it's. Oh, hello, Ganon.
There we go, Ganondorf.
I think he tried to go to Fountain. Yeah. I know Marth's dash grab kind of has a butt grabby hitbox, but I don't think his standing grab does. So I don't know.
It's weird. You like dash and crouch at the same time, and then you can grab like it makes the grab box like behind you and in front of you really big.
So, in terms of Ganon's best stage, this is like a pretty good counter pick, but from a raw matchup standpoint, Marth kind of poops on Ganondorf.
Yeah, especially like, oh, that's it!
Oh, no, just kidding. That's all you gotta do, just grab the ledge.
I do think that what Worth did was the right decision, which is babysitting Ganondorf no matter where he goes off stage because there's nothing you can do about it, but you gotta hit those, you know? If you miss it, that's just...
You hit him with the people's elbow, dude. Little spot dodge where we got going on there.
See, if I were Cuno, I would have gone back to Dreamland. But...
I actually think that going to a small stage like this is kind of what you want. I think if you're going to pick Ganondorf as your counter pick, you're going for volatility, not a very long game.
Yeah.
Especially since Dreamland's good against Marth if you can play this... Oh, that was a harsh read. You want to go Dreamland against Marth if you can play the survival game, but Marth can gimp Ganondorf, and that's a huge issue.
Yeah. And the small sides are really good too, because now fair kills at like 80.
Yeah, like this is death. Oh, no surprise. I thought he was going to do like reverse...
He was like on the left side of the stage.
I thought he was going to do like reverse forward air or something. But,
yeah.
I am not sure what that Dolphin Slash was, but it did get the job done.
See, and that's one of those things like mid to high tier syndrome, where Worth is kind of familiar with his, 3 approach options, and he's just avoiding them, you know? Like, he sees the double jump come out, he immediately spot dodges. What's he going to do?
He double jumped into that one, rough. Yeah, the main issues with low tiers usually is that the thing about like low to mid tier characters is they often lose to one... Oh, hey, he dropped his controller. I don't know if that was like on accident or what. Rough. Yeah, usually the issues of low tiers is that they often fold to 1 or 2 specific strategies and they don't have a ton of counterplay to that. So like, even some of like the characters like Samus that have like issues with like, say, I don't know, like platform camping, characters running away from them, it's like she has some level of mix-up, but the characters below Samus, like Ganondorf and below that, they literally like flat fold to like 1 or 2 specific things.
Yeah.
So
they just hang out on the ground and hope they stop.
Yeah. Ganondorf literally just loses to like